We often step on our yoga mats with some good intentions. Sometimes the intention is to fight with a chronic disease such as diabetes, hypertension, or sometimes to get over from our daily stress and anxiety. Hello, yogis. My name is Rashmi. Welcome to my channel Yoga Sutra. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. We all wish to stretch ourselves in the morning to make our mind and body fit for our daily activities and demands which life puts in front of us. But behind all this hard work, there is one more purpose which regular yoga practice serves is melting our body fat and shedding some extra calories which we may put on with our lifestyle and habits. So, yogis, in today's morning yoga sequence to melt and shed calories and promote the process of weight loss, I have put together some of the fabulous yoga postures which are great for boosting the process of sweating and melting extra weight as well as increasing your metabolism. So, now unroll your yoga mats. We shall start in a kneeling posture with hands on back. Then we shall go for neck rolls, child's pose, downward facing dog pose, three-legged dog pose, and so on. Going to chaturanga, then reaching to a seated butterfly pose, and finally resting in savasana. Sit on your knees and toes and place your both the hands on the back and stretch your neck right, then left for some neck rolls because it's the morning time and you might feel some stiffness in your neck area. So these neck rolls serve the purpose of melting fat from your neck as well as providing the proper blood circulation in your throat area, navigating the pranas. Now place both the hands on your mat and come to child's pose. Stretch forward your hands a bit and continue with deep breathing. Now push the ground and come to downward facing dog pose. Walk your dog because it's your first downward facing dog pose. Just wiggle your knees, crunch your toes, and then lift your right leg and do some leg rotations to loosen your hips joints. Stretch up and then plant your feet between both the palms and windshield wiper your hands in warrior 2 yoga posture. Just check for heel arch alignment in both the feet, then bind your fingers and bring your torso on the knees for a humble warrior. Try touching your knees and pushing your sternum towards the mat, and then come to warrior 3. Your left leg is parallel to mat and you are supporting with your hands. Back to warrior 2. One more bind and one more humble warrior before coming to chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit on low as you are sitting on a chair, and then straighten your legs to come fully in forward fold. Then shimmer down and sit on your toes in Yogi Squat Malasana. Back to chair pose. And then send your left leg behind in Warrior 1. Then come to plank pose, high plank. Shoulder directly on your wrist. Count up to 5 to 10. This posture helps to melt a lot of calories and fat from your core. And then come to forearm plank by folding your arms. Your body is almost parallel to the mat. Hold as much you can and then come to Cobra pose, Bhujangasana, which is more supported yoga posture, and you can rest here for a bit. Then place your palms on your mat and push back in downward facing dog pose. Take 2 breaths, then raise your left leg up. And same thing on this side also. Rotate your legs to help with your hips joints. With an exhale, plant your left feet between both the arms and windshield piper to your Warrior 2, Veerbhadrasana 2 yoga posture. Just bend your left leg as much you can. Try to place your left knee above your left ankle. Bind on your back and then surrender in humble warrior. Pushing towards ground and your hands going up towards the sky. Then Warrior 3. This is a balancing posture. You can take help of 2 yoga blocks and then support your legs in this way. If you want to learn how to use yoga blocks, please check the link in the description. Back to Warrior 2. Both arms parallel to the mat. One more bind to come into the Utkatasana chair pose. Your fingers are still bind. Then sit much lower in Malasana. Your heels are lifted an inch above the ground. Utkatasana once again. And then send your right leg behind in Warrior 1 yoga posture. Then plank pose. Hold once again. Keep your navel tuck in, shoulder blades broader. Keep breathing before coming to forearm plank or dolphin plank. Hold here if you can. And then come to Bhujangasana. What a relief I am feeling. And then push back in downward facing dog pose. Hop forward to bring both the legs in front of you. For Paschimottanasana, take your both arms up and hold your ankles or heels. Before breathing out, Come completely on your legs in a seated forward fold. Then bend your left knee. Bring your left sole on your right thighs in Janu Shirsasana. Open your pelvic floor by surrendering on your mat, on your knees. Don't forget to keep breathing. With an inhale, go for a spinal twist. Good for your digestion, good for your spinal cord, and good for your waistline. Lift back from your left shoulder and then repeat Janu Shirsasana on your right leg, your right feet on your left thigh, and torso on your left knees. Rise up. Then come to Baddha Konasana, your butterfly pose. Join both the soles together and flicker your knees. You can also try a forward fold here in this posture also to stimulate your internal organs. This posture works great on diabetes or any problem related to your digestive system because it works directly in your abdomen. Release your legs and very gradually surrender to the ground in Savasana. Yogis, feel good and thank yourself for doing this sequence for your wellness. For more resources, don't forget to check my description box, and please don't forget to subscribe also and give a thumbs up to my video and keep coming back. Namaste Yogis.